Looking for a family headquarters to raise their 3 artistic daughters, the Potgieters split their living space over 3 floors and then set about achieving the ideal environment for creativity.
Most people have a passion for art. So we go to galleries and we look at art. But what if we change things around a little bit? What if we brought the gallery into your home?
Businessman Hannes and fashion designer turned stay-at-home mum Sophia went for simple screed floor finishes and colours that wouldn't compete with their art but rather show it off. Husband and wife architecture team Thomas and Serene Gous made it happen.
I must say, this grand piano definitely makes for a grand entrance.
It's my husband's favourite hobby, and the girls has taken it up, so we decided to make a feature of it.
And the canopy of lights?
We've used an ordinary lampshade and repeated and used the colourful play of colour inside of it to create a canopy above the piano, and that also defines the space and makes it more striking.
Well, I've got the interior architect and the architect here. Thomas, what was the brief?
Basically, when Hannes and Sophia bought this home, they employed us to open it up. They wanted an industrial loft feel to the house, and they also want enough display space for the modern art collection. We decided to strip the house of all its extra ornamentation down to its bare essentials, and in that way we created the space for the artworks throughout the house, as well as the functional art like Serena's done here in the kitchen.
The stainless steel kitchen island appears almost weightless, and with the industrial metal shelving could be on set in a sci-fi movie.
We designed this entertainment kitchen island as part of the art gallery feel, and it acts as a sculptural element on its own.
So it's like a floating top?
Yes, basically we've used a stainless steel top with aspect feet on the end to enhance the floating effect.
And like every other kitchen, this kitchen also has a service area that can sometimes be messy. We incorporated these sliding doors so that you can cleverly hide everything away once a guest arrives.
A simple solution.
With Thomas and Serene's design as their framework, it's the family's own artwork that Mum and Dad are most proud to display. These paintings and sculptures by Sophia's mum, Anna-Marie Bezuidenhout, are the source of 3 generations of talent.
So, ma'am, art started off for you as what, just a hobby?
Yes, and then, you know, I only started when I was quite old, which is...
You don't look it.
But, you know, my daughter inspires me a lot. And, yes, a lot of inspiration, of course, I get from Picasso, for instance. So, you know, that's where it started. But actually, it goes through to the grandchildren, which is awesome. I love the stuff that they make.
I'm sure that makes you very proud.
Yes, it does. It really does.
Well, that steel structure outside, that speaks volumes. Tell us about that.
Thank you. I did a few statues, garden statues, but in mild steel, which rusts, you know, and then you get this brown effect. But now I started doing it in stainless steel, which is, you know, something different.
Well, it's really, really beautiful.
Thank you.
This is the mainstay of what's really an outdoor lounge, to be enjoyed with Pretoria's year-round sunshine. For the places the sun struggles to reach, there's a solution.
This is the lower level of the house where all the bedrooms are situated. The ceilings are a bit lower to give it that cozier feel. This side of the house was built right into the mountain, so it was really, really dark. So they've had to be quite clever with what they used to brighten up the space. For example, opaque glass doors, white paint, just to brighten up the space a little bit.
In Jana's room, the decor almost comes to life.
What 9-year-old girl wouldn't want a room like this? She's at that romantic phase, so with the use of butterflies on the wall and on the roof, designed by Mom Sophia, look at the amazing effect.
Sophia's decision to be a stay-at-home mum and help with her daughter's projects has paid dividends. 19-year-old Anna-Marie's room shows she's not only named after her grandmother, she's also inherited her talent.
This is the eldest daughter's bedroom, and for the most part of last year, it was quite dark in here. There were books scattered all over the place as she was doing her matric. But you see all of that art? That's all her own work. Like grandmother, like mother, and like daughter.
The advantage of simple wall and floor finishes is that you can dress them up easily.
For those of you that think that industrial minimalist means cold and impersonal, just take a look at this space. Now, with the clever use of art and color, I could definitely find myself spending a lot of time in here. You're not scared of color at all?
No, it makes me tick. I absolutely love colour. The more the better. My children always ask me what's my favourite colour and I can't choose, so it's just anything goes.
Well, I was going with red.
Red's one of them, and then yellow, of course. Yeah.
Now, an industrial minimalist home with kids in it?
It's a challenge. Yeah, I'm a bit strict at times, especially when I have guests, but I do let them do their thing and have their toys, and we have these shelves where they can put anything and everything, and then we would just move the stuff that's a bit untidy away at times, like that kitchen where we close the door. We've got some doors that we can close.
Even the fish are living, moving masterpieces of design.
Take a look at this natural-looking koi pond outside. Now, this was put by the architects intentionally to contrast with the bright red pool for the family upstairs.
Heading up the cable screen stairs feels like climbing a yacht's rigging. At the top floor is a splendid crow's nest where Sophia can work, Hannes can watch the news, and the girls can relax and even take a swim on the roof.
So first of all, you guys had this amazing canvas to work with.
The view was actually the main artwork we had to work with. We made sure that it was visible from everywhere in the house.
Well, now this floor is completely different than the floor we've just been on.
This is more the informal living area of the house. This is where they cook and do their homework and play in the colourful red pool.
Yeah, what's up with the red pool?
We've decided to do the pool in red to repeat the colour theme throughout the house, and that makes a dramatic statement.
The owner's advice to home renovators is to invest less in complicated fixtures and effects, more in quality architects, and let the building speak for itself.
So all in all, it's been a great project for all of you.
It definitely has been. It's always great working together as a husband and wife, but in this case, especially working with Sophia was a real privilege. To work with someone so informed and so on the same page as us was really, really great.
We had such a good time working together, and it's the best house I can imagine living in. I'm having such a great time here.
If you want to know more about how they did it, we're just an email or a tweet away.